So there's a bunch of different ways to induce or inhibit proliferation in cells. And a lot of these pathways are susceptible to becoming either like cancerous or non-cancerous. So there's two different things. One is called a tumor suppressor, and the other is an oncogene. What a tumor suppressor is exactly what it sounds like. It prevents it prevents tumors from forming, whereas an oncogene is something that goes out of control, and proliferation goes out of control, and cancer happens. So there's something that we talked about in class that Mara Duncan talked to us about was, which is like how to figure out whether something is an oncogene or not, is labeling on the side, like if one thing is on, is the other thing off. So if frizzled, so what happens in the Wnt pathway is Wnt activates frizzled, which is something that we saw in polar cell, or cell polarity.
Wait, so where does Wnt come from?
So Wnt is a secreted protein.
Okay.
It's just like in the extracellular space.
And so is this happening within the cell, or is this happening...
This is all in the cell, and this is outside the cell.
Okay.
What's frizzled? Intermembrane protein?
It's a planar cell...
protein.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
So Wnt activates frizzled, which activates disheveled. Disheveled is also another protein we saw in cell polarity. Disheveled inhibits APC. APC is the number 3 of our APC. I don't remember exactly what it's called. APC.
It's a big word.
Adeno something coli. Yeah. It's just a molecule.
The adeno something coli.
No
happiness. The adeno something complex is also known as the destruction complex.
Okay.
And what the destruction complex does is it ubiquinates beta-catenin, and beta-catenin acts as the ubiquinated beta-catenin acts as a destruction. So the destruction complex destroys beta-catenin, and the destroyed beta-catenin acts as a transcription factor for promoting for proliferation.
Of cancer cells, or of what?
Of just normal proliferation of cells.
Okay.
And if any of these steps go wrong, then it may or may not lead to cancer. So a way to think about that is saying, well, if this is on, right, then if frizzled is working, frizzled will make disheveled work, so it'll also be on.
Okay.
And then if disheveled is on, it will inhibit the destruction complex.
So that'd be off.
APC will be off. If APC is off, it can't destroy beta-catenin, right?
Uh-huh.
So beta-catenin will be
on.
And then transcription of growth promoting
Happens
factors.
on.
Yeah. Although I think it should be on.
Wait, guys, would you make...
Time out.
Yeah.
Let's pause the time out of here.
Isn't the ubiquinated beta-catenin...
It's still
No.
on.
That's
I
what I
don't
wanted
want
to
to
say
get
before.
Yeah.
APC inhibits this by killing it.
Right. But I thought the ubiquinated...
You need beta-catenin to have transcription growth promoting factors.
Okay.
So this is right.
This is why... No, it's not. Well, ubiquination of this causes no growth factor.
So if this is on...
If this is on, this is off.
Yeah. Then this
Because
is on.
remember, this is inhibition.
Yeah.
But how would this be on?
Yes. Because
Huh?
that's
If
supposed
these
to...
were off.
Okay.
No, if those were on.
No, if this was off, then this would be on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this would be on. So by having these turn this off,
Yeah.
you have beta-catenin. That's why these are oncogenes. This is a tumor suppressor because by
How
it
about
being
we
on, it
erase all that
kills
shit
this
and
and
start?
this is
Okay,
off.
time out.
Let's start from the beginning.
That
Is
makes
on or
that
off?
on. That makes that on. That makes that off. That makes that off.
And then...
And therefore
On.
on.
No, that's on.
Because it's off, that's on.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that makes that happen on.
Okay, so can you write that?
Yeah.
So yeah, on, off,
So there's
on,
two different things.
therefore.
You might want to start over because you actually said it the wrong way.
Hold on, so
Yeah.
what does beta-catenin do? It's
I
a
was gonna
transcription
correct you
factor.
after,
For this
but I
transcription
guess you're not
factor, it
right.
makes things
Did you start it?
divide.
I don't want to turn it off.
What does it do? What does beta-catenin do?
Beta-catenin causes, it's a transcription factor. Or it promotes transcription factor.
So can I just delete this video and restart it?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm like